We're very familiar with the economic catastrophe in Greece just now. And, this is a very serious problem. Even children are starving. People are sleeping on the streets in Athens and other Greek cities. But the forgotten collateral damage arising from this economic meltdown in Greece are the animals, the plight of pet animals. Greece has always had a problem with stray dogs, and you see great packs of stray dogs in the alleys, on the streets, on the beaches. But now, people who can no longer afford to feed themselves cannot afford to feed their pet dogs, and they're turning them out on the streets. Now, a Greek vet from Thessaloniki has been to Brussels several times to speak to me about this problem. He says there are so many stray dogs in Greece now that the Greek people are becoming unsympathetic to them. He said it's impossible for him to drive down a country road without seeing dead dogs or injured dogs. He thinks the Greek people are driving their cars on purpose, trying to run over these dogs. Also, there are increasing signs of dogs being poisoned. Female dogs feeding a litter of pups, all lying dead on the side of a beach because somebody has fed poisoned meat to them to try to get rid of the problem. This vet has set up a charity called SOS Adespota to try to help these dogs. He is also trying to neuter as many female dogs as he can, but it's a very costly business. And he's trying to rehome these dogs. Now, there are many people across the EU and the 27 member states who would willingly give a home to some of these stray dogs. But I've discovered there is a bureaucratic problem that stops this from happening. Because of the pet passport regulation that the Commission introduced, you cannot take dogs across a frontier from one country to another unless they are microchipped and have a special pet passport. The only derogation from this is people who trade in pedigree dogs, and they have to have a special license called a TIN. It's a trader's indication number. Now, the kind of animal welfare organisations who would rescue these dogs and rehouse them, give them to people to look after in their homes, they are not traders, so they are not eligible for a TIN, for a trader's indication number. And that means this bit of simple red tape is stopping anyone in the rest of Europe from helping these stray dogs in Greece and from helping the animal welfare organisations to find safe homes for them. And unfortunately, that means that millions of them are being left to suffer very often a very brutal fate. The average life of one of these stray dogs in Greece is 2 years. The vet told me an astonishing bit of statistics. A single bitch can have a litter of pups, which then matures and starts to breed, and it will all the bitches will have litters of pups. One female dog in 32 months can give rise to 1,200 puppies. So this is an escalating problem which the Greek people just do not have the money to deal with. I've written to the European Commission asking if they can find some way of providing a special derogation to allow animal welfare organisations to overcome this red tape and be able to bring stray dogs out of Greece and find them a nice home in other countries.